Okay, thank
All
you.
right.
Hello,
I start like hello Shelby, how are you doing? The
I'm
recording
fine.
is on.
Hello,
Yeah.
good evening.
Yeah,
Good
welcome,
evening,
Shelby.
Shelby.
Um, Crypto Kappa is not audible. I don't know what's happening to his voice. It's not that audible from this
Okay,
end.
you know what you do? Just tap on my name and increase the volume. You see a volume appear from your end
Oh,
when you tap on my. Just increase it a bit.
okay, okay,
That way, I think I'll
okay.
be more audible. Yeah, have you done that? So quickly, welcome everybody to this session. We won't actually take much time because it's something very simple that we can easily explain, and I'll quickly be sharing my screen with you, and we'll be talking about metrics analogy in decentralized finance. Though you might be wondering that what is metrics analogy in decentralized finance. Metric analogy in decentralized finance is just the English and it's something you already know, but let's still have a talk about it. So I'll have a little talk immediately and I'll share my screen after I explain everything on the metrics and we'll call it a day. So what is metrics? As CryptoSafu has said, it's just some vital sign or key performance indicators that actually provide insights into the health and performance of a particular project or a particular protocol, because we have different DeFi protocols, or a particular ecosystem or a particular blockchain. And this metrics analogy, when we are talking about the health and performance of projects, what we actually mean is just what? It's just telling us uh what is happening on that particular blockchain. Either it has already happened or what is actually going to happen. It's just going to give us the insights. And this metrics analogy can either be fundamentally, it can be technically, and it can be how would I put it, sentimentally. Because when we are talking about analysis, there's what we call fundamental analysis, there's what we call technical analysis, and we have what we call sentiment. Now, quickly, in metrics analogy, we have tools we actually use to uh, carry out this analysis or this particular analogy. And part of those tools are just few tools which I am going to list out and I'll show you how they actually work. Now, first things first, when we are talking about these tools for the fundamentals, we have the likes of DeFi Llama, we have the likes of the Radar, we have the likes of CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, because these particular applications are just showing us more information or insights on these protocols, activities going on it, the TVL, and lots more. So now, quickly, when we are now talking about the technical aspects, and this is where we'll be talking about technical analysis, whereby we'll carry out analysis and we have some drawings. This particularly works with charts. So the third one, where we talk about sentiments, is just my bias or my narrative on this particular project or what I think on this particular project. Now I'll be sharing my screen and would quickly have something. So I talked about the tools and the things we use in carrying out these metrics. And the first thing I talked about, which are the decentralized finance tools, the likes of the Radar, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and the rest of them. So let's start having them one after the other. Now we have the likes of the Radar, the Radar. Now let's quickly wait for it to load up and we have some things. Now you can see this is the platform, one of the platforms we use to actually carry out to view these metrics, to have more insights on this particular uh, blockchains or these particular protocols. Now you can see what it's telling us, all you need all in one place. Now you can see different sections. We have the section for airdrops, portfolio, token swap, industry, NFTs, and as we have them here, it's just going to give us analysis or insights on whatsoever thing that is going on in that particular protocol. Most especially, it's going to show us the total value locked. It's going to show us if money is actually coming into this ecosystem. And now, when we are talking about this ecosystem, just like CryptoSafu has said, it's more of decentralized tools, the likes of PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and more like that on different chains. So now we go to the DeFi aspect. Let's see what it gives us. When you click on the DeFi, it will actually take you here and see what is showing us. Top DeFi TVL, and we already talked about TVL, total value locked, and it's more of money coming into a particular ecosystem. You can see the next session we have here showing us all chains, all chains. Now you can decide to select any chain you want, but here it's just showing us all the chains, all decentralized exchanges that we have, all decentralized exchanges where you can swap and do anything. And this is where we are focusing on, because this is places where we actually view these metrics, because it shows number of transactions or money coming into a particular ecosystem through these exchanges. So when we click on all chain, we can decide to select any ecosystem. We can decide to choose Solana, any chain at all. So let's quickly see Optimism. It's a blockchain on its own. When we actually click it, we wait for it, and after clicking, you just click on show results. Now you can see it's showing us all these chains here. It's all showing, sorry, it's all showing what? It's all showing the rankings on what? On Optimism. And this ranking is just based on how money is flowing on this Optimism chain. Now, if we should check the metrics out, you can see it's even showing the some of these particular, what's it called? Some of this particular market you see here. Some has their tokens and some don't actually have. Some are tokenized. Now you can see the one that actually have token. We can see there. You can see their token, showing us their token price. It's showing us their market cap. It's showing us the total value locked, which is if money is coming in or not. Everything, it's showing us what is actually going on. You check if money is actually coming into that ecosystem. Now you can see that all the ecosystem that we have here, they are all on minus. Money is not actually flowing into them like that. This particular chains, there is no much transaction going on it. But you can see this curve. On this curve, you can see a little plus 2.14%, meaning at some point money is coming into this particular ecosystem. Now let's quickly check the most popular of them. Let's see if we have money coming into it. And this is an aggregator that we can use to view the metrics. And the metrics is just talking about if the ecosystem is healthy. It's being healthy, meaning is money coming into it or money is not coming into it. Now you can see all this place. It's on red. Yeah, meaning there's what? There is no much transaction going on this particular what? On this particular protocols or these DeFi exchanges. The last one we have is Stargate is on Optimism and different places, and you can see that we have a plus 8.7, and it seems what money is actually what flowing into this ecosystem. And now the thing is, you can see some has tokens, and it's either people are transacting with that token, or it's that particular ecosystem. We have some tokens in that particular chain that has been receiving more volumes, and it's very simple as that. We can use coin market cap. When you go to coin market cap, you just check, but coin market cap is not a DeFi TVL. It does not show us volumes coming in or going out. It's just showing us the tokenomics, the market cap, and what have you. Now, this is just for the fundamental aspects. I told you we have different metrics to check if a particular ecosystem is healthy. And now, when we are talking about decentralized finance at large, we have some particular projects or tokens that have been created that are not on decentralized exchange, they are on centralized exchange. Now, if you want to carry out metrics on this particular project, you can check out their TVL, if money is coming in or not. And if you've checked, if there's any need, they have people that do this spot trading. There's what we call technical analysis. We actually use technical analysis to analyze if money is actually coming in, or if there's what we basically call demand and supply. Yeah, we use demand and supply protocols. More of your economics, you understand what demand and supply is, and that is how we carry out this analysis. And there are some key things that we actually note when carrying out what this analysis. We don't just like do them anyhow. Now we have what we call the altcoin index, which I'll be adding now. This particular what was it called? This particular app I opened might be looking strange to some of you, but let me pick. I want the one from FTX, but let's not use altcoin index. Let's use the likes of DXY. Yeah, DXY, which is actually the dollar index. DXY is the dollar index. Let's pick the one from capital.com. And now this particular DXY is actually a metrics we actually use to know if we are actually going to have a dump on USDPS, or we are going to have a pump in situation like this. But in bull markets, we definitely know that prices usually just shoot up. Yeah, we have price pumping, and we don't have more of like price coming down. But in seasons like this, we use the DXY. And what does the DXY, the dollar index, what is it talking about? Now, if you know your technical analysis well, I don't want to take much time on this call. If you are good with your technical analysis, what this DXY is just telling us is just the inverse of what? It's just the inverse of USDPS. When the DXY is actually pumping, going up, it's bullish. We have USDPS dropping. Yeah, the price of USDPS will be dropping. Now, let's take, for example, BTC. You can see that we have DXY pumping, and now let's check BTC. Let's see what is going on BTC. We can actually see that the price of BTC will be going down when we check it. You can see that the price is actually going down. If you check other peers too, other peers that are correlated, that are USD peers, you see that they are actually going down too. When the DXY is pumping, it's going down. We have the likes of the BTC dominance. When the BTC dominance is going up, BTC will be going down. Or we might have this particular, what's it called? This particular peers might just be ranging or not having a particular movement. And that is just the tools. I don't want to like go deep into it because we don't really have much time, and before we start talking about TE, there are some things that we'll start talking about. So that is just the everything that metrics analogy or analytics is talking about. The next thing that we can actually consider is the sentiment, my bias, or what I think on this peer, or what you think, or influencers. We actually have influencers that shield tokens, and to determine their performance, people start buying and a lot go on. So that is just the briefing on metrics analogy. It's as simple as that. So I'll pass the mic to CryptoSafu to actually continue from here.
All right, thank you so much, Crypto Kaba. I hope we all try to get one or two things from what he has just explained to all of us. So there is no big deal in trying to understand some metrics we need to check on this uh DeFi protocol, DeFi finance platforms. So to me, I don't see any big deal. Just focus more on taking some safety precautions before you put your funds into it, because this is what happened actually. Before I proceed, thank you, Crypto Cover. Please, what is the name of the platform you were screenshotting to us? I mean, you were screen recording to us. Crypto Cover, are you on the call? Can you just give us or drop it for us in the group? You can
I think
drop
it's
the name.
Dabs 3000.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, so okay, all of us are following. Yeah, that's interesting. So while I'm still like trying to highlight some things at Crypto Kaba, please drop a question for every one of us to, like attempt and give correct answer to. Then we pick the winner for tonight's class section from there. So if you remember, just drop
Okay,
the
go on,
question
go
in
on.
the group.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Should I just let me just say it here. Let me see it here.
No, please
So
drop it
the
in the question. I want them. I want us to type the answer into the group. It is important, so we don't
all right.
try to put it on our heads.
Okay, let me type it. Just
Don't worry,
let
I'll
me get it.
continue with my discussion. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
type
oh yeah,
it.
no.
I'll continue with my
It's
discussion.
fine.
All
It's
right.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. So like one thing that I just say that even any of the metric tools we want to use, let's try to put into consideration one important thing. And what is this important thing is that we need to put into consideration our security analysis on any of these DeFi application. While we progress and proceed with what we are learning, we are going to be touching some key points on how to, test some things out. Even before putting your money into a project, there are ways where uh, we can actually test some things out. You understand? So these are some things that we'll get into. We don't want to bombard ourselves, but let's try to be getting some of these analogy terms, some of these metric terms, the meaning of DeFi, and something like that. And if we know it before now, it is fine. But if we don't know it before now, it is another way of enriching our knowledge too. So the question is already dropped in the group, so you can check the group and then answer the question from the group. Just type your message in the type the answer in the group to drop the answer in the group. So you don't need to leave the call if you still want to be here. Yeah, we're together. So you can just drop your answer, because we also pick the correct answer also from whatever we're getting as a response. So Shelby, Imek, Montana, Emily, everyone on the call, you can just drop your answer to to the question we have on the group. So talking about what I feel like it is important for us to take note on DeFi, what is it called? DeFi matrix analogy is just like the security aspect. And another important thing is taking note of the logged capital that is on that particular project. So that when issue of hack attacks, things like that happens, you will know that even if it happens, there are limits to the number of funds that can be withdrawn from such DeFi application or protocol, which will give you some kind of calculation on something you can guess about, even if you are going to be losing out on your funds. But we can't be very sure about anything in crypto. Everything still remains that do a proper research, and there is no one giving anyone a financial advice on crypto. So your decision remains your own. And just for us to be able to do the research properly, that is why we are talking about these metrics and things like that. So for me, I feel like this is an important topic, and yeah, if we have to break it down more, we can always discuss about it in the group. So we are waiting for you guys to type in your answer, drop it in the group. Let's see, so that Crypto Cabal can pick the correct answer for us that matches best. So also time is important. So the first person to drop the correct answer will be considered as the winner to the question. So please drop your answer very fast as well. So the question is simple. According to everything that we have discussed tonight, in your own time, what do you understand as metrics analogy in DeFi? You don't need to go online and start picking out on some complex. It is just in your own understanding. Like, give us an answer to it. So it should be fast to provide an answer to that. I can see Max typing, Shelby typing. So the first person that gets it right. And time is also important. So drop your answer very fast. Okay. So, before we get carried away about the question and answer that is happening right now, we are using this opportunity to congratulate every one of us once again for reaching a 500 member milestone on our Telegram community. And so far, so good. We are appreciating everyone's efforts into keeping this project alive, and dedication and effort as well into supporting the project. Like some of the funds we are using to push was contributed to us in some few months. So the team is also, like the CryptoSafu team itself, is also putting in funds into uh this our address so that everyone can get motivated, gingered up, as we proceed, and to make the learning process more interesting. That is why we are putting all these reward plans into it. So, and moreover, our platform is free for use. So you can invite your friends, bring them in, and let's just learn and achieve something together. You don't know what might happen. It might be someone you bring in that might give us some heads up in some things on as we are proceeding on our learning journey. So don't forget, we'll drop the invite link in the group. You can invite more members. So let's go together. Also, so we have Shelby dropping his answer. Emacs also dropping his answer as well. So Shelby is saying, I think it's getting to know vital information and doing analysis for clarification about a project. And for Emacs, metrics analogy is a fundamental technical analogy in ecosystem to get enough information about projects. So we have two answers. Should we give room for any other person? Okay, Emily is typing as well. David, are you not trying to attend the question? Welcome, David. David, can you hear us? Okay, so yeah, David is already attempting the question as well. Yeah, I just joined. Oh, you might not really get to know what we've gone through. So sorry about that. So you might just let this go for tonight. Maybe our next class section. Yeah. Okay, so let's be fast with this so that we can have a short record of this section. Upload it on our YouTube for review again. So we are waiting. So yeah, I think we have three questions, and I'm sorry, three answers to the question. Crypto cover, please. Who are we picking as our winner for tonight? So
Okay.
Emily, yeah. Okay, you
Yeah,
have the mic.
I am paying attention already. and I think I just got the answer. The first person was like getting to know vital information and doing analysis for clarification about the project. On point, very on point. We have the second person, metrics analogy, fundamental and technical analogy. We have it very, very on point. And the last one, metrics analogy, is a fundamental, technical, and sentimental precautions taken to protect our funds or to get more info about the DeFi protocol. I think Emily should be my winner because he actually broke everything down with the fact that he included precautions, which is actually security. In investing, we actually need to take note of the security, and that is just the only way to stay crypto safu or to stay safu in this space, because everything in this space is built on uncertainty. Yeah, so we need to take safety precautions. So I think Emily is my winner because he actually broke everything down. But everybody is actually on point. So congratulations to Emily for winning the question tonight. You actually got it right. So thank you very much for everybody for attempting also.
Okay, so congratulations, Emily. I think you are very lucky tonight, and you are our winner for tonight's quiz. So congratulations once again. Drop your wallet address in the group, and yeah, so you get credited for the BNB reward immediately. We are allocating $3 BNB for the reward. So Emily, drop your wallet address in the group, and yeah. So congratulations to everyone who participated as well. And just to make it a fair one, that is why we are allowing Crypto also to pick the winner that suits the response he is waiting for. So yeah, but everyone has a good attempt, to be honest, and everyone break it down. But thinking about security conscious, we don't play with that in CryptoSafu. So yeah, the fact that security is mentioned, yeah, and the precaution to protect our funds, why checking on metrics to use is very, very important. So let us note that. And it's not just about getting information, it's about how secured the information is and what is the safety concerns on that information you are getting. So it is very, very important. So thank you, everyone. We are going to be thanking you all. We've reached a milestone of 500 members, and we are not stopping there. We are going to continue to do our due diligence to make sure we are learning and trying to stay safe in crypto space the right way. So before we round this up, before we round up this section, do we have any question? Anyone who is who is interested in any question so far on what we've tried to break down tonight? Okay, so if we are not having any question, this is what we are going to do. So also we are trying to create a platform. We are trying to just to bring and check this in real quick. We are trying. Welcome Sunday. You are joining late, but it's fine. You get to see a recorded section of this after we end the call. So we are trying to create a platform where if you are very active on your social media, this platform is for us to do our Twitter raids, maybe retweet, something like that. We want to try and have strong presence online and strong presence on Twitter as well. So if you are interested in participating in that group, we are going to include you because the group is also designed to have some incentives in form of rewards, something like that. So it is very, very interesting. if you want to also get some rewards in participating in our it is not yet I'm not the one planning about it. So when the information is dropped, what I know is that we are trying to create a group which allows us to get some incentives from having strong presence online, like our Twitter post, having a strong comment section. So it's going to be like another form of, let me just call it like CryptoSafu Army. So we are building up an army that is going to be giving us strong presence on Twitter. So we want to get known and even get more reach. Let people see the beautiful and the joy about what we are doing. So if you are interested in that, it is going to be dropped in the group. So just follow the process. And yeah, there are huge rewards allocated into the program as well, because we want everything we are doing to encourage every one of us to learn, to participate, and to just make this interactive. That is why we're bringing in new idea, new things into the group. So we get it to be moving in a unique way. So thank you so much, and I appreciate everyone effort. We have a lot of people putting in energy into building this group. I'm not going to lie to you, and the community itself. So thank you so much. The program we are going to be having next, we are going to announce it real quick, because we don't want to we also want us to get prepared ahead now at this, so that we can know what we are doing next. So tomorrow is going to be Thursday. So Thursday, we are also going to be planning either quiz and end or a class section plus giveaway. So, and we're also going to be having another Twitter space. Our Twitter space was so interesting, but our host, Charles, was our host for that night. I think he was not having enough time to spend on the Twitter space. That was why it got ended earlier than what we were expecting, but it was so interesting. You can listen to the Twitter space on our Twitter handle at Get CryptoSafu. Just search for Get CryptoSafu. We are the only one bearing the name. You see us, and yeah, check out Twitter space for the check out Twitter for the Twitter space recording. It was recorded. Very interesting. People were sharing their real life story about crypto. Shelby shared his own. I think David wanted to share his own, but Charles was the host, so he ended the space earlier than I was thinking. So it is fine. We are going to be having another one this weekend, and trust me, we are going to be having more interaction on it.
Yeah, I also wanted to actually participate yesterday, but I was not good somehow and I had to leave on time. But I'm sure I'm not going to miss the next one where I'll get to share my own story too and everybody learn from it, and it's going to be interesting.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to be expecting to hear your own side of story as well. Do you have anyone on this call who is also expecting? We are expecting to share his or her story on our Twitter, on the Twitter space. You can unmute to talk or speak. What about David, Sunday, Emex? Do you have any story to share with us this coming weekend? All right. Okay. Sunday,
I
you
should
have the
say
floor.
I've not really done any practical on the crypto space yet, Sha, but I just finished my course in blockchain studies, so I'm yet to really have practical aspect in the crypto space. But I believe being here, I will get to do some practicals.
Okay, sure. Just watch some of our videos. We've done some practicals in the past. Try to just watch it. It is more explanatory than, wasting your time on blockchain studies. Like if you join and watch our video, you get it within a few minutes. than reading too much of things. So you just spend like maybe 1 to 3 hours in a day, then you get to understand a lot of things because we are going directly to the point. This is because we are not charging anyone to learn about these things. We are teaching ourselves, and we are teaching it like the way we are doing it. So it is more like getting to know the practical aspect of it rather than putting too much of things on your head. So you get to practicalize it. So, and our reward pattern is also designed in such a way that even if you are just joining and you need to practicalize this, if you're joining our call, you get reward, and you can use your reward to run transactions, do anything you want from your end. So these are like simple ways we've tried to design the platform itself. So thank you, everyone. We have new people joining, but we can't really spend much time on this call. So just get to join next tomorrow, and we are going to be dropping signals. Yeah, but the market is really, really down. So I won't be talking about signal for now. But if you just get prepared anytime, maybe today, tomorrow, we can drop signal when we see that it is something worth investing on, like a trade signal. So we should be dropping on Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. So get maybe some USDT readily available in your wallet. And you have to be really quick about it, please. We don't want anything to happen to your funds, getting dumped. We don't really want that. So you have to be really quick about joining and leaving the trade when we are dropping that in the group. So, and another thing is, everyone listening to this, if you are interested also in our CryptoSafu Army program, so you can join. This is what happened. We want to create a strong presence online. So when you join the program, when you give us some retreat, things like that, we get to pick best and most active users. So something like that, and you get rewarded for it. So a more detailed explanation on it will be dropped in the group. So watch out for the message in the group and then try to follow the instructions. So I think we'll be calling and wrapping this up for today. Do we have any question before we close it? I want to give like 2 minutes in case we have any questions so far. So you can unmute to speak. Otherwise, in the next 1 minute, we can just wrap it up and call it a day. All right. I believe every one of us are getting to understand how to be saving crypto better. So just wait for our next program, and it's going to be much more interesting because we also are trying to improve on everything we are doing on this platform. So thank you everyone for joining. Have a good night. So bye bye.